Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays. So, we finished off the Texas Rangers 7-1 last time out. Doc pitched a complete game, gave up a home run, and that was it really. Other than that, only 4 base hits. That was a good game by him. So now we got Oz on the mound in a hitter-friendly ballpark. We'll have to see how he does. It's going to be him. Wayfield looks highly motivated. He'll be for the beginning of our home stretch. Excuse me, we're going against Francis there, which is a real nerd of a name. I'm looking at their lineup. Yeah, they seem pretty run-of-the-mill. Swisher a little highly motivated, not Wigginton, Pierzynski. Aurelia's over the moon for us. We'll do it now. Here's throughout the first pitch. Okay! Blue Jays, let's play ball! We're going to play a ball. We're going to do it well here. Vaz on the mound. Let's see what we got. So I see the Yankees lost their game against the Angels. That's, one of our division rivals has lost. That's good. And we got to focus on this game here because we're 1-10 on the season. We're 6 wins. It's crazy to think we've been undefeated the whole year. And, by the time we actually break this, at least we tie the Seattle Mariners 116 record, it'll be, a month and some change. Maybe a month and a half, month and 3 quarters. It's still a lot of games, but that's kind of crazy. If you said an MLB team was undefeated from opening day to here, you'd expect they'd be 130, 125. Anyways, it's a 2-1 count. We got the lefty Francis. Aurelia pulls that to left field. Will it fall? Stewart has it. 1 away. It's a good way to put the bat on the ball, though. Here's Durham. So, yeah, this is a lefty pitcher. This is what our lineup likes. Wind is a factor of 2. It's always going to be heading northeast in this stadium. Strike 2 on the changeup. 0-2 now. That's popped up. Missed that part of the bat. Francis is there. Durham got all the way to first and stood there before it was caught, but 2 away. Here's Berkman, 507, 93, 213. Had a great hitting performance last night. Got 4 hits. This won't be one of them here. Easily to first. 1 away. So 3 up and 3 down in the top of the first inning for your Toronto Blue Jays hitting. Bottom of the first coming up. Let's see how Roy Oswalt does against this lineup here. So out of all our starting pitchers, they only have, I think, except for Oz, it's, I think, 2 or 3, depending on them, that they started the game and did not get the win. That's immediately a leadoff hit for Shannon Stewart, who's going to be on first. Oz is the only one who's perfect. Every time he starts, he gets rewarded the win. And he also throws, I think he's thrown, 8 or 9 complete games. Vizquel, that's back-to-back base hits. Tell you what, Granderson, just feel that. Granderson, alright, okay. This is not the start we wanted. Runners on the corners here. None away. Here's Edgar Renteria. Checking Oz's ERA, it's 1.08. He's taken off. Throw it. Got him swinging. Got him thrown out. Alright, here we go. We want to keep this ball from going up because of the sac fly. That's there. Okay, Aurelia. Alright, whatever. At least he stopped it from being anything more. Immediately, they got a 1-0 start, but with that ERA, they're, it's 1.08. It's not 0 point something. Shoots up to 1.13. Here's Ty Wigginton. It's that slider for strike 1. Fastball, strike 2. Got him swinging. That's a 3-pitch strikeout for Oz. 2 away. Here's Swisher now. Strike 1. That was a generous call on the low left corner. Swisher hits that. Took a heck of a swing. Not much. To Durham. To Berkman. That ends the inning. So they're 1 for 3 after the first inning. Well, we're still 0 for 0. Top of the second coming up. 4, 5, 6. Part of the lineup. 3 righties in a row to face the lefty pitcher. There's Rios with a great average. Takes strike 1 on the slider. Rios puts that in play. That's to Easley. Over to first. 1 away. Now here is Braun. 498, 124, 253. Swings that fastball. Strike 1. But this is Braun, and it's a lefty. We're always going to power swing. And that's why you do it. Not quite a home run, but he at least gets himself first base hit of the night for the Jays. Runner on first. 1 away. Here's Mike Lowell. Strike 1 on the high 2-seamer. 2-seamer off the plate, 1-1. Just missed the bottom right corner, 2-1. 3 fastballs to Lowell. He puts that one into play. Vizquel making over to second. They get the throw there. Over to first. Double play. Barely not in time as Lowell. So that ends the second inning there. Pretty much 3 up and 3 down. Jays are 0 for 1. Rangers are 1 for 3. 6, 7, 8, part of the lineup. Let's see what A.J. Pierzynski has for Oswalt. Strike one. I believe these two might have played each other in the 2005 World Series. Strike two. I don't know if Pierzynski was in Chicago at that point. That's it up the middle. Off Oz's glove. Get it. Over to first. One away. Pierzynski got pretty close, to his credit. Here's Patterson. That's it off the fat part of the bat. Aurelia right there. 2 away. Here is Easley. And he hits that first pitch. Aurelia over to first. That's 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the second. The Rangers still have the 1-0 lead. Top of the third coming up. Look how highly motivated that part of the lineup is. Last 3 batters. Scott hit great last time out. Loduca at least got a hit. Granderson went 0 for 4. And it's a lefty pitcher, so this is the part of the lineup they want to face the most. Ball 1 to Scott. Ball 2. Another, I think, that's kind of debatable. That could have been either way. Slatter is strike 1, 2-1. That could have been strike 2. I expected it to be strike 2 instead of 3-1 count of Scott. It's going to be a payoff pitch right here. 3-2, no man on, no man out. Scott hits that to center field. Will it fall for a base hit? Yes, it will. Runner on first, none away. Here's Loduca. 3-6-8, 2070. Let's wait for a good ball to give it a good ride. Two-seamer off the plate, 1-0. Curveball in the zone, strike 1. Just missed the corner there. That was another close call, 2-1. That one's well inside, 3-1. Let this one go by. Can't let that go by, and Loduca crushes that. That's going to deep right. Does it have enough on it? Jay's got the lead. That was a perfect swing. That was perfect. Paulo Duca, 21st home run on the season. You don't expect much from him. You don't expect that power. But he just showed it right there. It's 2-1 Toronto. We've taken the lead. Granderson, take a look at his ERA. So it was even a low 6, arguably, coming into the game. Let's see what Granderson has here. Strike 1 on the high changeup. Ball 1. Strike 2. It's the 1-2 count of Grandy. He puts the ball in play. That's going to shallow center. Will it be ran down by Patterson? Just barely. 1 away. At least he put the ball in play. At least he isn't striking out. Here's Aurelia. 0 for 1. Wind has moved down to a factor of 2. Still the same direction. First pitch is... Oh, that's a generous strike call. I think that was mostly out of the zone there. But hey, we had some generous calls ourselves. And that's a mistake, and Aurelia hits that one to center field. That's got a lot of movement on it, but Patterson runs it down, and Aurelia stays at first. Runner on first, 1 away. This is the kind of situation we want Durham in. Strike 1, another generous call. That was mostly off the plate. 0-1. That stayed well in there. That was a fine call. 0-2. And Durham smacks that to center field. Out of reach of Patterson? Yes, it is, and it's going to get down there off the wall. Tell you what, keep him waiting at third. Don't want to send him. We have 1 out to play with. That was a great ride by Durham. That's the kind of hit I'd rather than something that's almost a home run because it bounces. Bit of misdirection off the wall, I think due to the angle. You never know. Those moments could be the difference between a run across the plate and one thrown out. Here's Berkman. Close to his foot on the slider. Ball 1. And now he got just under that, and it will not stay fair. That first baseline, it's like anti-magnetic. It's got the same pull because the ball never goes towards it. Anyways, a 2-1 count out of Berkman. There we go. Finally a call in our favor there, like that. 3-1. Right off of that, it's going to be a payoff pitch with 1 out. Berkman hits that to first. They're throwing a home. At home, but Berkman at least got to first. I don't know why Swisher didn't step on the base for a double play. Here's Rios now. Oh, first pitch jammed him badly. Swisher goes back. Just go running, guys. That ends the inning. So a 2-run shot by LaDuca got us in the lead, but only by 1 run. We're 2 for 5. Rangers are 1 for 3. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Here's Pagan, last batter in the lineup. That one, there's been a lot of weird hits. Durham really came in for that. Oh, are you kidding me, Berkman? Okay, whatever. That was a really weird hit ball. So Pagan on with an error. Keep an eye on him, Oz, because Stewart already got a hit. We don't want to get those runs across the plate now, do we? Stewart, strike 1. Strike 2. That's hit to center field. Second hit of the night for Stewart. Runners on first and second again with no outs. See what we can do here. Here's Vizcal. Strike 1. Perfect slider. Oh, fastball just missed the mark. 1-1. That's hit off the skinny part of the bat. Go to second. So we get the out at there. Vizcal reaches base. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Getting really slowed down here. Let's just let it get up to speed. Don't know why that's happening. Edgar into Ria. Strike 1 there. 0-1. Swing at that slider. Nothing of it. And he puts the splitter in play, but it's to Durham. Tag out. Throw out. That's the end of the inning. Excellent pitch by Oz to get that. So they get 1 hit. Nothing of it. They're 1 for 4. We're 2, 5, and 1. We have an error. Top of the 4th coming up. And shame he couldn't be in the inning last time, but here's Braun, 1 for 1 with a single. And really, in this situation, why wouldn't you just walk? Why wouldn't you walk him? Because that is a... Well, that was, you know, foretold. It's like simulations. So I need a little bit of tea. Excuse me. That's a 3-1 game. Braun, you absolutely smoked that, but that's to be expected with him on lefties. It's now a one run cushion, 2-run lead, excuse me. Comes Mike Lowell up to the plate. 0 for 1 for double play. Now we can't let this, you know, these 2 home runs we've got get to our heads. It's still only a 3-1 game. Strike 1 on the fastball. That was not a fastball, that was a changeup or something, excuse me. 71-mile-per-hour changeup. That thing's like street legal. It's the 0-2. Lowell hits that. Will it get past Vizcal? Just out of reach for him, and that's a great base hit by Lowell. A little lucky, but he's on base nonetheless. Runner on first. None away. Here's Luke Scott. 1 for 1 with a single. They're keeping an eye on Lowell. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer. Change up in the other batter's box, 1-1. Popped him up, are you kidding me? Okay, well, hey, it's whatever. And he caught it, 1 away. It was a lefty-lefty matchup. Here's LaDuca. That's a 2-run home run so far tonight. Tell you what, we'll give you 1 power swing here. Takes ball 1, slider just a little too low. 50-50 fastball. 1 for a strike, 1-1. 1-2. 2-2. That was well inside. It's going to be a payoff pitch. It's Paulo Duca, 1 for 1 with a 2-run bomb. They looks like they want to see if Lowell's going to go. Oh, I pressed the button. He takes off. LaDuca puts the bat in play. That's a hit and run. It would have had the same results either way. I mean, it was a full count. What are you going to do? So LaDuca looking for a cycle. Now needs to double in the triple. And here's Curtis Granderson. And he got a hold of that. Well, got a hold of that one, excuse me. Pagan, why not run? I want to see what they do. Oh, he's just safe. That was a risky move, but it paid off. Here's Aurelia. All we need is a single to get at least 1 run home. And yeah, it's exactly what he's going to get right here. And I'm setting both. 1 run comes across. The relay easily thrown home. 2 RBI single for LaDuca. It's 5-1. And it's still not quite batting practice yet. Here's Ray Durham up. 1 for 2 with a double. Ball 1, two-seamer just missed the zone. 1-0. 2-0. 2-1. And that's hit to the outfield there. That's going for another base hit. This is one heck of a rally we got going on. And this is one heck of a guy to see if we can get a payoff for it. Here's Berkman. Ball 1 down low. Tell you what, take a timeout. 1-0 count. 63 pitches so far through not even 4 innings. I mean, the quality start's long gone for him. Strike 1 on the changeup. And Berkman hits that down the line. Caught by Swisher. Stayed fair. Steps on the bag, and that stops the bleeding. But we got another 3 runs off of that. We're 5 for 10 while they're 1 for 4. And it looks like Oz just has to keep mowing him down, doing this thing. 4-5-6, part of the Rangers lineup. Ty Wigginton leading off. 1 strikeout, 1.11 ERA. Oz is the man of ones. Strike 1 there. Got him swinging on that splitter. Here's the 0-2. And he put that slider in play. That was inside. Durham over to first. 1 away. Here's Swisher. Strike 1. Beautiful curve. Just below the zone on the fastball. Here's the 1-1. And the not quite the dirt, but that was a little low for my lucking. 1-2. Got him swinging. That's the second strikeout of the day for Oz. Here's Pierzynski. Strike 1. Strike 2 on the curve. Oh, missed the corner with that splitter. 1-2. Got him swinging on that fastball, though. Couldn't adjust to the speed. That's the end of the inning. 2 strikeouts for Oz after the bottom of the 4th. Still a 5-1 game for Toronto. They're still 1 for 4. We're still 5 for 10. Top of the 5th coming up. And it's our 4-5-6 part of the lineup. Here's Alex Rios. 0 for 2 for fly out. Now, I'm curious to see how long they're going to keep Francis in this game, because he's already given up 5 through 4 complete innings. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer. Ball 1 just inside on the changeup. 1-1. And Rios hits that to center field. Will it bounce once? Yes, it will for Patterson. Runner on first. None away. And look who's up next. He's looking for a cycle, but he's just looking to hit the ball like he likes to do. And he got jammed on that. That's going to right field. Will it fall? That's an out. Pagan ran that down. 1 away. Still a runner on first. Here's Mike Lowell. 1 for 2. A double play, but also a single. Ball 1 way down low. 1-0. He's tired. That one gets well away from the catcher. Goodness gracious. That thing's heading to Arlington. We're in Arlington. That thing's heading to Dallas, I should say. I don't know my geography in Texas. Anyways, it's 2-1. Three and 1. And Lowell hits that hard to second base. That get Pats easily. That's going to bring one more run across the plate. I'm surprised he didn't get that. He's been very solid defensively, but that one maybe he should have had. It's now batting practice for us. 6-1. Here's Scott, 1 for 2, facing a tired pitcher, but it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Scott hits that down the other line, and that goes foul. 0-1. It's now 0-2. Two-seamer. Scott hits that towards the middle. Vizcal catches it in the air. 2 away. Still a runner on first. Here's Loduca. He's looking for a cycle. Now's the time to get another hit off of this guy. Ball 1 below the zone. He's gassed. That was a mistake, but it stayed in the zone, not right above the plate. 1-1. They're keeping an eye over on the first base. It's a 1-1 count. Just broke inside on that slider. 2-1. That was below 70 miles per hour. And Loduca smokes that up the middle. He'll get a base hit. Not another addition to the cycle, but he's 3 for 3. And that's got to be his last batter he's facing, right? They're taking Francis out through 4 and 2/3. He gave up 6. And here's Kuroda. Now, this guy shut us down the last time he pitched. But he is a righty. Ball 1, high and in. Strike 1 on the splitter in the zone. Granderson hits that. That's too easily. Over to first. That ends the inning. So we got 1 run across at least. We're 6 for 13. We haven't been shut out since the 2nd. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Last 3 batters in the Rangers lineup for Oz. And the 20th win of the season, I should mention this, is on this game here. So will Oz get 20? It's looking likely. Excuse me, 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Here's Easley. Strike 1. That's it to Aurelia. Over to first. 2 away. Here's Pagan. Strike 1. Foul that back. Just missed the zone. 1-2. Bounce there, Aurelia. Over to first. That ends the inning. So, 3 up and 3 down. Well, not really. Was it? Yeah, 3 up and 3 down, because I don't think they got any hits. Yeah, they're 1 for 4. We're still 6 for 13. Top of the 6th. Here's Aurelia, 2 for 3. It's now batting practice. Really smoked that one. Smoked right behind them. 0-1. 1-1. Fastball in the zone, 1-2. Gets that down the line. 1-2. Aurelia hit that well, but with the wind, will it get... Got nearly to the warning track, that back corner, but it's 1 away. Here's Durham hunting for his cycle. A double and a single so far. Strike 1. Think that was more weighted towards the ball, but it's a strike. Durham, that was well out of there, but he put the bat on it. Went foul. 0-2. That one, that Shudo, well low. 1-2. Two-seamer in the dirt. 2-2. Got him looking. That Shudo, man. 1-2. Here's Berkman. 0 for 3. Tell you what, why not? 1 power swing. That's why we give him those power swings, ladies and gentlemen. That's going. Stays in the park, but Berkman's got his first hit of the day. He's now 1 for 4 with a single. Here's AR-15, 1 for 3 with a single of his own. Missed that 4-seamer, strike 1. Hits that up the middle, over Kuroda's head, but like a perfect intersection point at the base and the ball. That ends the inning. Jays are 6 for 14. We're decent, but we're 2 hits below 500 now, but the Rangers are still 1 for 4. Oz has really been sending them down. Only 4 strikeouts, though. Strike 1. Shane Stewart, top of the lineup again. Pop that directly up. Oz is there. 1 away, and that ball gets up there, because the batters are getting to first base and standing there before it's caught. Here's Vizcal, 1 for 2. Strike 1, bottom right fastball, excuse me. 0-1. Missed that curve, it's 0-2. See what we got here. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Here's Edgar Renteria. Miss. Oh, that got low in that zone with that fastball. 0-1. He hits that slider line down there. Foul. 0-2. That's pulled. Nice jump by Lowell to get that ball. That's the end of the inning. Rangers still 1 for 4. Jays are still 6 for 14. Top of the 7th, and it's Ryan Braun leading off. 2 for 3 with a homer, and Kuroda's ERA is exactly at 5. Ball 1. Braun smokes that to dead center. Forget that. Forget about that one. Nearly 500 feet. Well, Still a decent pitch short. You round it, it's 475. But hey, like 480 feet, solo shot, I'll take it. Seven one. Now here's Mike Lowell. And he smokes that one to center, but it's along the dirt. But he'll get himself a base hit. He's on first, none away. Here's Luke Scott, 1 for 3 with a single. Missed the corner, ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 1 on the shooto. And he smokes that to center. Did that get enough on it? Yes, it did. Luke Scott with his 35th home run on the season. And I think RBI number 100 as he crosses the plate. I think that might be it. I was not paying attention to that number tonight. It's now 9-1. That might have been it. Here's Loduca, who is having like a game of his life right now. He's 3 for 3 with a 2-run bomb. It gave us the lead. We haven't given it up again. Ball inside, 1-0. Shooto inside, 2-0. Corotto, I can't believe it. Like, he was smoking these guys just like 2 games ago. 2-1 now. Hit that down the line. Went foul. Once again, it has that like anti-gravitational pull. 2-2. Line that one again. That thing's a laser into like the 7th row. 2-2. It's going to be a 3-2 count. Oh, the game really slowed down for that. Payoff pitch to Paulo Duca. And it jammed him, but that's going to center. Will it fall for a base hit? Patterson runs in. No, it won't. 1 away. That's finally the first out of the inning for them. Here's Granderson, 0 for 3. That's how we're inning by 8. Just do what you want, Grandy. He smokes that to center. They're in the shift. They won't get to it if it's in play. It is not. Solo shot for Curtis Granderson. Home run 66 on the season, and that's kind of how you break out of a bit of a hitting slump. Wasn't the greatest series in Texas, but just got us to double digits. It is now 10-1. This is the Toronto we're used to, isn't it? Here's Rutschel really up now, 2 for 4. And he lines that over to Pagan, who's there, 2 away. It's Durham, 2 for 4 himself. Ball 1, Shooto well low. It down third baseline. Well, not third baseline, but it's to Wigginton. That ends the inning. So, we're at the 7th inning stretch, and we've scored a run, 2 run, 3 runs, 4 runs in an inning. And that was the biggest rally we had. Not quite 5 runs like it was the previous 2 games, but let's have some tea and talk about it. Crazy to think, once again, this is a game we were trailing in. We're now cushioned above 500 for batting. We're 10 for 18. That error kind of sucks. Giving up the run early on kind of sucks, but Oz didn't let it get to him. He's 9 outs away from the complete game, and he's pretty much locked in for that 20th victory. He's just got to remember that it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game at the Rangers Ballpark in Arlington, home of the Texas Rangers. Excuse me. Bottom of the 7th, it's the 4-5-6 part of the lineup. 5 strikeouts tonight for Oz. Wigginton smokes that first pitch. That's going to bounce off the wall. Scott's there. Start relaying it to second. He's going in there. He's going in there. Aurelia, and he slides in there for hustle double. So that's their 5th hit, and Oz is mowing them down, but we got to remember, we might want to pull the plug a bit prematurely if it needs be. I'll check his ERA. It's 1.09. Here's Swisher. Strike 1, and beautiful fastball low. 0-1. Missed that curve. It's 0-2. Foul that back. Other side. Didn't get him there. It's 2-2. Foul that one back again. 2-2. Swisher looking like a tough customer so far. That's going to be popped up. That is an awkward place in the outfield. Durham goes all the way back there. 1 away. Still a runner on second. They still have a sacrifice to play with. Here's Pierzynski. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. 0-1. Fouls back that slider. Just missed it. Took one heck of a cut. 0-2. That's pulled. Berkman over to first base. Steps on it. 2 away. Here's Patterson now. Strike 1. 0-2 now. That's hit toward short. Aurelia with a stride. That saves the run, and that's the end of the inning. So they got a runner on third, nothing of it. They're now 1 for 5. We're still 10 for 18. Top of the 8th, and it's the heart of the lineup up again. Here's Berkman, 1 for 4 with a single. And Kuroda, because like every run in that inning was given up by him, right? The 4 runs, but let's see what we have here. Missed that, 0-2. And he puts that on the right part of the bat, but Vizcal over to first, 1 away. 1 for 3. 1 for 4, excuse me, is AR-15. And he lines that down the right field line, and that one is out of there, no doubt about it. Home run number 49 on the season. Another solo shot. It is now 11-1. We now have a double-digit lead. There we go. 11-1. They're keeping him in to face Ryan Braun, who's 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. Strike 1, caught the corner. 0-1. And that got low in there, but with the wind, that's going far back. That's pretty much the warning track. Pagan catches it 2 away. That was a factor of 3. That might have had him have a jump at the wall. Here's Lowell now. Ball 1 on the shootout. Check his pitch. He's into the 40s. Wow. I'm just figuring, you know what? It's the Blue Jays. Just send him out there because we know he'll get them out, but we've kind of shelled him so far. That's off the fat part of the bat. Lowell to Pagan. That ends the inning. So a solo shot by Rios gets 1 more run across the plate. We've scored 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Different innings. We're 11 for 19. They're 1 for 5. Oz is 6 outs away. Here's Easley. That was a mistake by Oz, but he got well under that. Aurelia with the throw to first. He's going to get there. That's an infield hit. Could have been worse. So that's the 6th hit for them. Here's Pagan, and last batter in the lineup. Ball 1 missed the corner. That's pulled. Step on the bag. Runner gets to second. Here's Stewart. Strike 1. That's hit toward short. Second out of the inning. Still a runner on second base. This is Cal, 1 for 3. A ground out, a strikeout, and a single. Durham throws over to first. That got kind of close, but that's the end of the inning. So 1 infield hit, nothing of it. Top of the 9th coming up. Now's the time. You guys just want to have fun. You have it now. Last 3 batters in the lineup. Scott is looking for a cycle of his own. Needs the double and the triple. Takes strike 1 on the splitter. 0-1. That's it down third base line. Just fair. Over to first. Oh, he almost beat it, but that's 1 away. Here's Loduca looking for a cycle of his own. 3 for 4 with a 2-run shot and 2 singles. Ball 1 inside. 1-0. Ball 2 is a splitter in the dirt. 2-0. And Loduca smokes that to right field. Will it get over Pagan? No, it won't. 2 away. Here's Granderson. 1 for 4. Hit that low in the dirt, and he gets himself a single. So he's looking for a cycle now. Here's Aurelia, 2 for 5. Tell you what, why not? Because he's hit so well this series, we're going to bring him in. Here's Frank Thomas, 455, 1637. And that one's out of there. Was there any doubt? To the surprise of absolutely nobody. 2-run shot. It's now 13-1 for the Blue Jays. 17th for home run for Thomas on the season. Another pinch hit home run. And it's 13-1. I'm wondering if they're just going to take Kuroda off the mound at some point, because all they need is 1 more out. They're keeping him in. Here's Durham. 50 pitches, man, in relief. This is like a start for most guys. Ball 1, Shuto off the plate. Strike 1. Ball 1 inside, 2-1. Oh, that was a close one. Goes our way. 3-1 count. Let it go by Durham. It's going to be a payoff pitch. It's that towards the middle, easily. Oh, that was a weird way he fielded it, but that's the end of the night for our Jays hitting core and our hitting in general. 13 for 21, we really picked it up, man, that 7-8-9 part. Heart of the lineup, and us 3 outs away, but I think even honestly another runner in scoring position just to avoid that ERA going up, I think we take him out. I don't know, we'll have to see how we're feeling, because he's 3 outs away from another complete game. Strike one on the curve. That down the line. 2-2. Borderline pitch, stayed fair. Lowell over to first. He's 2 outs away. This is one heck of a way to get your 20th win with a complete game, but we're used to this from him. There's Wigginton, strike one. Foul that back. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. He is 1 out away. Just want to check his 6 strikeouts tonight. That's pretty low for him, but matters is the final score, right? Strike one on the 50-50 fastball. Missed that slider. Got him swinging on 3 pitches, and that's the ball game. Oz with the complete game. If that inning was a little better, first inning, it would have been shutout, but he gets that 20th win. It's a 13-1 win for the Toronto Blue Jays. And yet he is 20 for 20 in his opportunities for wins on the season. Incredible. I didn't even take out Frank Thomas. Bottom of the first, yeah, that was... We just faltered early on, but that really seemed to be it. And that was off the glove of Aurelia. But I think that run was scoring either way once it was hit into play. Top of the third. That was Loduca's 2-run bomb, and that gave us the lead, and we never looked back. Top of the fourth, who is this, Braun? Sure looks like, yeah, that one. A lot of home run smoke to that part of the park. Bottom of the ninth, final out. Got him swinging. So Oz, yep, back-to-back our pitchers were players of the game. This one, Loduca, coming from behind with the, yep. Yeah, I mean, once again, for sheer performance, you might want to give it to Braun, but that Loduca, like, he made every bit of that at-bat count, you know? Can't go to agree at that. We finished 13 for 21. The Rangers finished 1 for 6, so... Yeah, you know, early stakes early on, and we just picked it up. It's 20-0 on the season. That's his 20th win. Francis 5-13. I think we can see why. Home runs for the Jays. Rios had his 49th. Braun had 125 and 126. Scott had 35. Loduca had 21. Granderson had 66. Thomas had 17. Excuse me, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucky number 7 home runs for the Jays today. Alrighty. Everyone got at least 1 hit. Gonna have the home runs. 7 home runs on the season. No one got more than 2 RBIs. This really spread out offense here. So I guess maybe not, because Braun got, his 2 home runs, and they were both solo shots, so... I guess I'm honestly more cool with that going to Loduca. Look at that. Rios through Granderson, everyone came across the plate twice. That's kind of crazy to look at. Braun's just below 500, but Rios 1 home run away from 50. Braun's closing in on 130. Scott's at 35. Granderson approaching 70. And Oz, 86 pitches it took him. 7 strikeouts, 1 earned run, 1.07 ERA. And this is crazy, you know? There. So, oh, we were 1 point short of lucky number, 777. So let's look at our division rivals. Looks like the Orioles won, Yankees lost, Red Sox lost. Nice score over there for their reverse. Where are the Rays? The Rays, what do you know? They lost again. 3-1, that's good. Let's see, we scored 13. We scored the most today. Yep, Cubs scored 11, Nationals scored 10, but it was us. So there's the kind of, you know, we had 2 close games against the Rangers, so there's the kind of game we're used to from our offense, right? Even then, maybe should have even reached 15 runs with some of the opportunities we had. And we're making the long flight back, to Rogers Center. The weekly MVPs for last week have been announced. We got to have a pitcher on there, right? Well, no, Chipper Jones with 6 and 15, but Braun, yep, of course he killed it. National League, Andrew Jones for the Cubs, Alfonso Soriano for the Nationals. We have a player selected from our team. We should have had 2, but looks like it's going to be a rainy game in Toronto. We're going to have the dome closed. 4-game series against Oakland. That's going to be something there. We're 6-0 against them on the season currently. But that's going to be it for this video. Tim Wakefield will be on the mound for that first game. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you for the first game of this 4-game series. We'll go over the stats too against the Oakland Athletics.